Imagine walking down a busy city street, and suddenly, a giant wave of molasses comes crashing toward you. Yes, molasses. The thick, sticky liquid people put on food. But this wasn't a small spill. This was a massive tank holding more than 2 million gallons of molasses. And in 1919, it exploded. The story begins in Boston, Massachusetts. A huge steel storage tank had been built in the middle of a crowded neighborhood. Inside it was millions of gallons of molasses. The tank was enormous, and according to reports, it was so poorly constructed that people could hear it making strange noises, but nobody expected what would happen next. It was January 15th, 1919. It was a cold winter day. People were walking through the streets. Children were playing. Workers were going about their normal routines. And then, suddenly, boom! The giant tank burst apart. Millions of gallons of molasses were released in seconds. And the liquid didn't simply spill onto the ground. It created a massive wave. The wave was reportedly around 15 feet high, and it moved through the streets at incredible speed. Imagine trying to run, but instead of water chasing you, a wall of thick, sticky molasses is coming toward you. The wave smashed into buildings, destroyed vehicles, knocked over structures, and flooded the surrounding streets. People were trapped, and because molasses is extremely thick, moving through it was incredibly difficult. The disaster quickly turned an ordinary neighborhood into chaos. Rescue teams rushed into the area, but the sticky liquid made everything harder. Horses became trapped, people struggled to move, and emergency workers had to fight through the mess to reach survivors. When the disaster was finally over, 21 people had died, and around 150 others were injured. But here's where the story gets even more shocking. The company that owned the tank was eventually taken to court, and investigators discovered that the tank had serious problems. The walls were reportedly too thin for the enormous pressure inside, and there were claims that the company had even added paint to the outside to make the tank look like it was stronger than it really was. The lawsuit became one of the most important legal battles in Boston's history, and the disaster helped push companies toward stricter safety standards. But here's the strangest part. Today, when people hear about the Great Molasses Flood, it sounds almost impossible. A wave of molasses, destroying buildings, sweeping through city streets? It sounds like something from a cartoon. But it really happened. And the next time you see a jar of molasses, remember, in 1919,